Mavericks, bringing home a title, and that's where we begin things. This evening, the 2014 Western Major Baseball League title resides in the Gas City. The Medicine Hat Mavericks capped off a magical playoff run on Saturday night with the team's biggest victory since winning it all in the WMBL's inaugural season back in 2003. The Swift Current Indians proved to be their toughest opponent yet, but a resilient Mavs club would not be denied in its third straight trip to the final. The Indians not looking like a team facing a do-or-die situation, pretty loose pre-game as a matter of fact, and win or lose, it was CJ Dideau's final home game as a Maverick after 4 years with the team. Just like the first two rounds, Kenton Schroeder getting the start in the potential clincher. And he hadn't started a game in nearly 2 years until the playoffs. Early on, not the greatest. 2 men on, and he'll plunk a batter to load the bases, but gets a bit of a pep talk from Kyle Swanick and catcher Brody Hawkins, and that seems to do the trick because the Nanaimo product fans needed Goodall to get out of the jam in the first inning. Nice congrats for him as he heads off to the dugout. Bottom half, the Mavs bats go to work. Sheldon DeKewog ropes a double down the third base line. Blake Rowlett and Garrett Weiss will score. Medicine Hat scored in the first inning in every game of the series except Game 3. One batter later, that was it for Swift Current starter Fernando Pena. He faced just 4 hitters, did not record an out. Top of the third, Schroeder, K's, Hunter Owen to end the inning. He gave up 3 hits and 2 walks over 3 innings. He gets the handshake from Chad Martin. His night is done. Bottom half, and the Mavs add to their lead. Michael Olson with a little dribbler to short. Hunter Owen can't field a clean lead. Garrett Weiss scores, and it's 3-0. We move to the 5th. 2 on for Jose Cruz. The cleanup hitter drops down a great bunt. Justin Lee throws it away. Weiss will score for the 3rd time in the game, and Sheldon DeKewog also follows him home on the 2-base error. The party is starting at 8p as the Mavs take a 5-0 lead. The next batter is Brian Arthur, and he will chop it over the infield. Cruz crosses the plate to make it 6-zip. Top of the 7th we go. The Indians finally getting some back. It's Josh Johnson with an RBI triple off of Bryce Fea. Swift Current scored 3 times in the inning to cut the lead in half, but then Miles Richard came in from the pen to kill the rally. And in the 8th inning, Hunter Owen launches a deep fly to left, but Devin Johnson is right there to haul it in. Mavs 3 outs away from the championship. First batter in the 9th, check this out, leaping grab by Jose Cruz as he takes one away from Justin Lee. Great leaping snag there, 1 away. Then after a 9-pitch at bat, Richard gets Kevin Betancourt swinging for out number 2. And we are down to the last hope. It is regular season MVP Josh Johnson providing the Indians' final gasp, but he hits a lazy fly ball to center. Brian Arthur, another guy making his 3rd trip to the final, makes the catch. The celebration is on. Mavericks win 6-3 to claim their first WMBL title in 11 years. And they do it with just 4 returning players from last year's record-setting team. Adam Schorcher guides the club to the title in his first year at the helm, and what a way for CJ Dideau to finish his Mavericks career. He took a couple pies to the face for his trouble, but here is the man of the hour and some of his teammates in the celebratory moments after the game.
Yeah, like I said, it's the greatest feeling. I mean, like 4 years when we battled, it's the 3rd time in the championship, and we got it done this year, and it feels great.
3rd time's a charm, man. Oh, it feels so good. I mean, I would have lost 10 times if it meant I got to win once.
Finally getting the ball in the start again. I haven't had that for about 2 years, and being able to be called upon for these Mavericks is great. It's great.
We just came together and we grinded it out. We just battled together as a team, and we came on and just horsepower, baby, horsepower.
You can see Garrett Weiss just overcome with emotion there after the game. The Mavericks win all 3 series, including the final, in 4 games, rattling off 3 straight victories in the championship round after dropping Game 1. Bryce Fea gets the decisive win for Medicine Hat. He had a great playoff, bettered his regular season ERA by more than 2 runs. Jose Cruz and Sheldon DeKewog had 2 RBI each. DeKewog led the team with 11 in the postseason. It's the Mavericks' 2nd championship in franchise history, and it's also a bit of payback. Swift Current beat the Mavs in the 2005 final. Back then, it was a best of 3. Now, this is the 2nd championship for the Mavericks, but their first since owner and general manager Greg Morrison purchased the team in 2008. Morrison actually coached the Mavs himself for the first few seasons before giving way first to Mick Curran and this year to Adam Schorcher. After coming up short in the finals the last 2 years, here is how Morrison reacted to winning that elusive title.
I can't say I'm in shock because I felt like the last 48 hours it was happening. But it was a, right now it's unbelievable. 6 years of a lot of work for the fans to see this, with the growth we've had in attendances and, 1,500 or 1,200, who cares how many people were here, but there's that many people that came out got to see it and see the passion in these players. And it's a great game, and we're glad that we got to win it in front of our own fans. It's a big deal for me.
Yeah, you can see it right there. He was pretty choked up for sure. And if that wasn't enough, Morrison's father, Ross, was inducted into the Saskatchewan Baseball Hall of Fame also on Saturday. What a memorable weekend for the Morrison family. All right, that is your...